Hello, everybody. Today we're at Zilina, Slovakia. Very old part of the country. It's in northwestern Slovakia, and it's supposed to be the fourth largest city in that country, with a population of about 80,000 people. There's a lot of castles around this place in the scenery that can be seen, but the reason why I'm flying out of here is because of the scenery. It's incredible. I mean, all the locations I've flown in the States, unless it was a photographic city, especially done by Microsoft. That was the best you're going to get in the States. But over here, it's like, this is, not what I would call a highlighted spot to fly at all. But as you'll see when we fly, the scenery is just incredible here. I mean, it's one of the best I think I've seen yet on Flight Simulator. So anyway, we're going to head up and then fly probably 30 minutes to another airport, which is in Czechoslovakia. This particular part of Slovakia corners in the Czech Republic and Poland. So there's borders on both sides of it. But anyway, we're going to fly kind of south and take in the views. I hope you enjoy it. I've got pretty much all the switchology done here. All I need to do basically is turn the battery on, and I'm going to put the mixture in the rich position, which is just the opposite of what we do, and we'll fire her up. Well, I screwed that up. Wasn't paying attention to where my throttle was. A little too interested in the view of the plane, I guess. Almost run over the windsock. Wow. Need to pay attention here. Okay. Let's go ahead and taxi out on the runway and we'll line up. I'm not going to need the whole runway today. The wind's coming right down it, so we'll use about half of it. Bring in one notch of flaps. We'll consider the run-up done. All right, here we go. Depending on how the clouds are up here, I might take them away. We'll see. Right now it doesn't look too bad. And we're off. pull the prop back a little bit. Save the engine. Keep full power in. It's really pretty up here. Turn the radios
Zilina
off
Tower
here for
into
a while.
Uniform Romeo minus Alpha November 2 continue for west departure.
They can all stay. And we got all these up, and I got my lights. I think I got most of my lights on. Yeah, there we go. And let's check the map, and we'll make sure we're on somewhere as close to the course line. Yeah, we're good. That'll get us there. Bring up the flaps. Again, the scenery is just, to me, is incredible. The detail on the ground is much, much better than what you see in majority of the United States. I mean, majority of it. This is very detailed, very photogenic. The railroad track system is clear. The highway system is a little more precise, I think, and not just a dark colored road. Has a lot of detail to it. The streams that are up in the mountains, they're all detailed very well, and all the little communities along the river and in the hills is just really, really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and take the clouds out for a little bit. We'll clear it up just so we got a better visibility. There we go. And let's go ahead and trim. We'll trim her out. We're flying toward the Czech border right now. This is the live stream actually that I'm doing right now on Twitch. And of course I'll edit it because you can literally fly for hours and record it, which is fantastic. I mean, for your own stuff, you can keep really good video files of where you've been. But for me to transfer this over to YouTube, I don't have to, but it's better if I edit it so we can keep from sitting for hours while it uploads. Yesterday, I uploaded a video on YouTube that was 23 minutes long. fairly short video. It was running 1080p, so it wasn't anything strenuous on the system, and it took over an hour for YouTube to upload it. That's just nonsense. There's no reason for that. And of course, they're going to tell you, you know, well, they give you a whole bunch of reasons why it takes so long. I've had 40-minute videos that were done in less than an hour, and this was a 23-minute video, and it took about roughly an hour. But that's just, I don't know. I think that's really bad, right? That just sucks. So you have to be careful sometimes how much video you actually want to put out on YouTube. Now on Twitch, I can leave these videos up for about 6 days before they take it down. And the only reason they do that is because they know people are just going to stockpile videos up, and you know, they got to store this stuff, so they give you 6 days. Now, if you buy into, I guess, what you might call a pro version or whatever, they give you more space. But I don't need it. I'll leave them up for 6 days, let people enjoy them, and if they want to dial in during the live feed, that's cool too, but it's not necessary. I just put these out for people to enjoy them. If you really want to climb today, good grief, trimming daylights out of this thing. Tell you what, let's put this Becky
Bratislava Center at 2 Uniform Romeo minus Alpha November 2 is type Antonov 9 miles southwest of Zilina 3,500 feet.
She's going to go ahead and get on course. I guess I wasn't too far off. But again, just look at this terrain, look at these features, the shadows, the buildings, the little houses even that are out in the countryside are much more detailed.
Romeo minus Alpha November 2.
Now, as you can see, I've got the clouds out of the flame, clear skies. But you can see how the haze level is out there really where it's supposed to be at this time of the day. So it's pretty realistic. Not overly hazy, but enough to make it really real looking. Yeah, incredible scenery, I think. It's some of the best I've seen. Once she gets on course, which she's pretty close to being on course, I'm going to go ahead and multiply the speed up a little bit, make the video a little shorter. Beautiful Antonov 2 we're flying today. Gorgeous. They did such a good job on this airplane. I mean, detail is really, really outstanding. very detailed down there on the ground. No blurry spots, no kind of out of focus building structures where it's just kind of, two-dimensional. Everything just pops out at you. It's unbelievable. And the terrain is just spot on for this part of the country. The airport that we're going to is like I said, is in the Czechoslovakia. It's called Kunovice Airport, and it is an interesting little airport. It's an older one, and they have three aircraft manufacturers at that airport. Czech Sport Aircraft, which I've heard of. The other one's a Vector Aero Think and Let's Kunovice aircraft I've never heard of before, but that's pretty amazing. 3 aircraft manufacturers in one location, and it's an old town as well. Not very big, very small, but a very nice airport. So we'll stop in there. Alright, so I think she's pretty much on course. What we'll do here is we'll go ahead and hit hyper mode. Let me take her off the controls. Here we go.
And 2 Uniform Romeo minus Alpha November 2 contact Prague Center on 118.375. Good day. 118.375 and 2 Uniform Romeo minus Alpha November 2. Goodbye. Prague Center and 2 Uniform Romeo minus Alpha November 2 4,700 feet. Alpha November 2 Prague Center altimeter 29.9 2 radar contact. Continue.
I'm not going as fast as I could. I can push this thing up pretty quick if I want. I can also gain altitude, or I can get lower if I want to. So this is a pretty good speed, so you still see detail on the ground. The other thing I can do is I can change pretty much direction very quickly.
Descend and maintain flight level 200 Air Baltic 273.
Flying over a little airfield right there. To get back on course.
Generic 412 climb and maintain flight level 190.
Okay, well, we're getting close. We'll go back to normal flight mode here.
Prague Center Emirates 149
The airport is on this side of the lake.
Emirates 149er Prague Center radar contact. Continue to Romeo Kilo November.
Push my prop back in. Yeah, the town here in this location is not as big as Zilina by any means. But we have crossed into the border. Very typical European countrysides. You have your main town, main city, small, but on the outskirts, the little villages are all pretty tightly knit communities, little locations, like off the left wing there. That's very European. You see that a lot in Europe, where houses are bunched together, not all spread out like they are in the States. And there's the airport there at 10 o'clock. Those big buildings there is part of the manufacturers of the aircraft that are made there. Pretty interesting. Bring a notch of flaps in. And let me trim her back a little bit here. There we go. And you have an option here at this airfield. You can use the surface runway, which is CADM, or you can use the grass
Kunovice Tower
runway.
and 2 Uniform Romeo minus Alpha November 2 miles northeast, 1,300 feet to land.
I think today we'll use the grass.
November 2 Kunovice Tower. Altimeter 29.9 wind calm, fly straight in runway 20 center. And 2 Uniform Romeo minus Alpha November 2, follow the aircraft on final. Wind calm, caution the Antonov, landing runway 20 center. Clear to land runway 20 center.
So we have somebody behind us. I didn't see any other traffic, but I guess there is. More than likely generic.
And 2 Uniform Romeo minus Alpha November 2, go around.
Well, I was going to land down a little farther for the guy behind me,
And
but
2
I guess
Uniform
he...
Romeo minus Alpha November 2, did you hear my last transmission?
Oh, I guess he's calling us. That's my bad. I guess I better bring the tower frequency back up.
Going around in 2 Uniform Romeo minus Alpha November 2.
I don't know why he made us go around. They got a commercial plate coming in or something? Jeez. I don't understand that one at all. That's a little strange. I don't even see any traffic. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't get that one. Why he would have us go around when there's nobody in front of me. I had somebody behind me. And the guy behind me.
Minus Alpha, November 2, wind calm, cleared to land runway 20 center.
Thank you.
Clear to land runway 20 center and 2 uniform Romeo minus Alpha, November 2.
Try this again. I want to know who had the privilege to come in first. Must have been a VIP or something. Jeez. I still haven't seen any aircraft. We'll take a look here in a second. I'm going to land on the grass. I don't see any aircraft. That was a little strange.
And 2 uniform Romeo minus Alpha, November 2, contact ground on 120.105.
Going to 120.105 and 2 uniform Romeo minus Alpha, November 2. Kunovice ground and 2 uniform Romeo minus Alpha, November 2, taxi to parking.
And 2 uniform Romeo minus Alpha, November 2, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway and 2 uniform Romeo minus Alpha, November 2.
So we're here at Kunovice in the Czech Republic. Now I know this guy didn't land and park that quick, so I don't know what that was all about. But I've had the same thing happen to me when I'm flying in the States too. Nobody in front of me, and get a go around. I'm going to go park up here by the big hangars. Well, maybe I won't. You got a spot for me down here. I guess I'll take it. That's funny. Usually the green box goes away. That's kind of funny. Usually that green box goes away when you pull in. Just to let you know, you made it. Okay. And we'll just pull the mixture forward and the fuel back. And we'll turn the battery off, and I'm not going to go through the switches right now. open up the door in the back. Just a nice long stretch reach to the door handle. There we go. And we got a van that came up to take us up to the main airport. Okay, well that's the flight. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have the simulator, Microsoft Simulator, come and fly in Slovakia. It is gorgeous. I mean, they have just done such a super job. And again, this is not a super populated, popular place by any means. This is pretty remote. But yet the detail is incredible, as you saw. So, all right, we'll talk to you all later.